Okay, now we have to make a Codesters account. So the first step is to go to codesters.com. That's codesters.com. We're gonna go here and we're gonna click on the sign up for free option. Now, since we are not actually doing this in an in-person class, we're doing this online, we are going to actually sign up as a teacher so we can access the Codesters project IDE, that integrated development environment that we want to use. So I'm going to click on I'm a teacher. I'm going to put in my email address and password. All right. Once I get those green check marks, I'm going to go ahead and say sign up as teacher. It's going to ask me for my name. It's going to ask me where I am. I'm going to just choose for now university because I go to University of Washington, Bothell. Go Dogs. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and say no thanks on this option. It does talk about a 30-day limited free trial. That's for the teacher-specific classroom features. We don't care about that, so we're going to just say no thanks. Okay, so we've made our account. So now that we're in the Codesters environment, we can now go to a section that we will be really working in for the rest of this course, and that is projects. So let's go to projects and let's check that out. So inside here, we have all of our projects that maybe we've made in the past, but also we can create new projects. Right now, you're only going to be able to see the new projects button. So we're going to click on that. And we're going to basically be able to build a little environment in here. We have three key kind of areas. We have our toolkit over here on the left. We have our code section here in the center. And we have our kind of project canvas over here on the right, where all of our kind of objects and stuff will be appearing. So over here in the toolkit, there are some tabs: graphics, logic, subject. We're going to be staying mostly in graphics for right now. There's sub-tabs, kind of stage, sprites, shapes, actions, physics, and events. And each one has basically some code under it. And you might be wondering about some of these titles. One specifically you might not have heard of before is a thing called a sprite. A sprite is simply a two-dimensional object that is drawn on a screen. So if we go to sprites here and scroll down, we'll notice there's a ton of different sprites. We got Halloween sprites, we have other people sprites, we have space sprites. Let's go see what we can do. Here we got a little space alien. So let's go and drag that over into it. So we actually click and drag on that block. And it's going to bring over a block of code, a little snippet that we can have in our code area. And then we're going to go to our stage. And stage is really just the background. So we can scroll through that. There's a lot of different ones. Let's see, where might an alien feel at home? I think an alien might feel at home maybe on Jupiter. So I'm going to go drag Jupiter in there. And now that I have a sprite selected and a stage selected, let's go and hit the play button. And we're just going to hit run. And you'll notice it creates our alien and puts that background there of Jupiter. Now that we've hit play, maybe we're ready to share this project, show it to friends or family, or submit it for one of the activities. And we're going to be doing that several times throughout this course. So we're going to go up to project name, give it a name. Maybe we'll call it Space Aliens, totally original. And we're going to hit share. Now we do want it, before we hit that share button, to hit the run button. That's going to create a thumbnail. So I'm going to hit share now, and it immediately creates that thumbnail in the top right, and now I can share that project with anyone that I like, either by embedding it in a website or copying this link. If I send that link to a friend or family member, or for one of these activities, they'll be able to open it and look at your code and run your program. So you just click that little clipboard and copy and paste it. And actually, for the understanding challenge for this one is create your own little scene. Doesn't have to be huge, but play around, have fun, and you're going to copy and paste that link into the submission box below. And after this, in our next activity, we're going to be getting into an awesome concept of variables, which allow us to make things change and provide variability in our programs. So, finish this understanding challenge, and I'll see you in the next activity.